Hi everyone, you are watching Devolution. Today we are breaking down our code step by step. In this video, we are going to create role-based authentication system using Prisma as our ORM and NextAuth for secure model authentication. Perfect for real-world application, use role and protection route. Let's see how our project works. It's kind of demo. Since you can see right now I am not logging, I can access this page, public page. This content is visible to everyone. When I go to premium page, it says premium required, means I am not logged in as premium customer. So I will go back. Let's see how admin panel admin page work. Unauthorized. Okay, let's go login first. As you can see, I am logged in as premium customer. Now I can go in public page also, in premium page also. Let's see we can go to admin page or not. No, we can't go in admin page because we are not admin. We are only premium customer. So go back, log out. Again, we will log in with admin customer. Here you can see now I am logging as admin. I can access this public page. I can access this premium page. Even I can access this admin dashboard also. Let's go to the whiteboard section so that we can understand the flow of NextAuth. In this project, we are using database as NeonDB and Prisma 7 as ORM. Prisma 7 is the latest Prisma version. And for authentication, we are using NextAuth credential provider. This is the official documentation of NextAuth. If you want, you can explore other providers like Apple, Auto, or email, or GitHub and all, etc. By the way, we are referring this documentation only for our project. So let's go to NextAuth flow. If you try to visit a protected page, first of all, middleware intercept the request and try to ask, is the user have session or token? If answer is yes, then you can access this dashboard or page. You can access the page. If no, then it will redirect you to sign in or login page. In sign in and login page, you fill up your credentials like email, passport, or whatever you want to give. And after filling the form, you click login or sign in button. Then it goes to handler. This is where the API request finally hit. It read your auth option from lib/auth.ts. In auth option, we choose what are the thing we need to do. Like after doing this, it redirect to a dashboard or access. You can access the page if you are successful. If you Now let's deep dive into NextAuth options. Here we have provider array where we write the providers like Git, GitHub, email, credential provider. But here we are only supporting one provider, that is credential provider, which is going to need credentials to authenticate email and password. And this authorize is the logic of authorization. In callback act as bridge that carry your custom data like roles from your database into the secure token and finally to the user active session so the front end can read it. Page, it's tell NextAuth to redirect to the other page, whatever we will mention in our code. In session, we mention strategy or lifetime of the session. That's it. Now let's move to the code. First of all, take your DB link from Neon DB or whatever you want. If you want, you can take AVN, or if you want, you can do locally. After that, we will be using Prisma. So let's go to Prisma docs. Uh, for creating Next.js project, this is the command. After that, we will go to that folder, and after that, install all the dependencies we will be needing in future. After that, initialize Prisma by that's it from here. After that, we are going to create model. So let's go to our VS Code. Here you can see we have created a user model with ID, email is unique, and password. We have used hash for storing password, name, role, created and updated. For role, you use and three role: user, premium, and admin. After that, we are going to create a singleton global instance for our DB link. For that, we will get this code from our website. This is the code I am going to use for singleton client. To avoid the multiple Prisma client instance while hot reloading. In this code, I am saying that while doing development, don't create more than one instance. If it's production, then you can do more than one instance. After that, we have also added env.env file where we are added all the secret key. In database, you add your Postgres URL or whatever you want, Mongo URL. In next secret, you use your secret key, and next URL, you use your base URL. Since right now I'm developing in localhost, so I'm giving this localhost 3000. After that, we are going to seed some default values. Here we have created a main function for default values. This is the hash function we have taken from an Bcrypt library. This is the data we are going to store in our database. You can see here we have stored this in, okay, this one here: unpaid user, premium user, and admin user. User@example.com, premium@example.com. We have taken this prisma.user from our lib this because we are using singleton client. We have not generated any other client. After that, after doing this, we will be doing npm migrate dev --init. This is the command to run migration, and npx prisma generate. This is the command to generate Prisma client. After that, since we have already created a seed folder, we directly run this seed code by using this npm, not this, and npx prisma db seed. After that, we can use npx Prisma Studio to see our docs or datas, or we can directly go to the Neon tab. This is the tab, and we can see the data are populated. You might be thinking, what is Next.auth.ts file? So this is just a TypeScript file. Since I am using TypeScript as a language, we have to create in type safety, because by default NextAuth knows a user has name, email, and image. But since we are using role, it does not know your user has a role. So we have to use this. We are just adding extra type, that is role, on default session user and nothing else. Now let's move to auth.ts. Auth.ts is main configuration for our authentication system. It tells NextAuth how to log user in, where to check their credential, and what data to store in browser session, like their roles. So let's see the code. These are all the imports we will be needing for our code. This is the schema for JWT validation. Actually, we are using JWT to validate the input. Auth option, providers. Provider is just an array that says where what are the provider we are providing. Since here we are providing credential provider whose name is credential, we can give this name to Chintu, Mintu, whatever we want. Uh, it will show like sign in with credential. If we give name as Chintu, then it will show sign in with Chintu. This is the credential by default. If we don't create any pages like login page, then it will show email and passport by default. Authorization is a function. Automatically it's validate, it's take credential as arguments and return null. If this function returns null, that means login fail. If it's return something, means accept null. It's return something, then means function pass. Here we are validating our input email password using Zord. Then we are finding our email is present in our database or not. If not, then we will return null. Then we will be matching password. Since we encrypted our password in hash, so we have to compare using big method. If it does not match, then return null and return user as object with id, email, name, and role. After that, we will be giving callback. The callback saves the role and returns role. In session, it's take the token from JWT and put it into the session.user so that we can use it in frontend. In pages, it's give sign in as login. In session, we keep strategy as JWT and max time as this. If we calculate this, it's roughly around 30 days, I guess. Now, next move toward proxy.ts. From Next.js 16 onward, middleware.ts file is known as proxy.ts file. So we can say this is middleware file. It checks the user token session and decide if they are allowed to enter specific route. Import these to with auth and next response. With auth, This is a helper function from NextAuth. It automatically decrypts the user session cookie and gives it to you as request.nextauth.token. These are the value we have taken out from the tokens. This redirect user from login page if they are already logged in. This part protect admin routes. If you are not admin, then you are not allowed to enter this route. You will be directed to unauthorized route. This part block protect premium route. If you are not premium or not admin, then you are redirected to required premium route. Then we just give response.next, means everything is okay, go to the next. Then callback. Authorized. Normally this callback simply returns true or false. If return false, NextAuth automatically redirect to login. Middleware runs on every single request. That may slow down our program. So Matcher tells Next.js only run this heavy secure code on admin/part, premium/part, and login, and ignore everything else. That's it. Our backend is created from here. Next, we will be going for our front end. This is our front end login page. These are some hooks we are using: use state and use route. It create use state create three temporary state variable for this page, that is email, password, and error. This is submission handler. This function run when the if error is false, then we manually send the user to home page, and crucially for Next.js app route, this force to refresh the server component, this part. And this is just in front end UI code. This part is first input for email, and this part is second part for email, and this is button. That's it. Now let's go to our admin.page. This is our admin.page. We imported this libraries, get session server, auth option, redirect. Here we are taking session from auth option and checking if the session is admin. If not, then redirected to unauthorized page. Unauthorized page is here. This is just an UI saying you don't have permission to view this page. Now let's go to our premium page. Similar to admin page, here also we are doing everything similar, but here just we are checking its session, this sign in button. This e.prevent a default stop the browser from doing a traditional full page refresh, allowing React to handle the submission smoothly. Here we take credential and password and match with the auth from backend. Here we put redirect false because by default NextAuth tries to redirect the user automatically. We set this to false so we can stay on the current page to check if there was an error first. If this part is true, then login fails and it sets error this error as invalid email or password. If it session.user.role is not premium or not admin, then redirect to homepage. Else, if it's true, then show this page. This is also UI. That's it. And this is a public page. This is just an UI. This content is visible to everyone. This is premium requirement. If you are not premium customer and if you goes in inside premium, then it will show required premium. You need to upgrade your account to view this content. That's it for this project. I hope you like it.